Hey, welcome back to another episode of
Real Men Unscripted.
Unscripted.
I'm Domingo. That's Derek. Hope you guys had a good 2 weeks off. Good of you to join us now. And before you watch this, it'll probably be Thanksgiving would already pass, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So have a safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and don't do anything dumb.
And you guys are having it at your house?
No.
You go somewhere?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be at her sister's house because her dad's, he's bedridden. So more than likely, we're probably gonna go over there.
Yeah, we're going to Lexi's grandparents. So
Nice.
Morgan's going to be home for like a day, half a day, but basically enough to go eat, and then I think he flies out. So.
What is he doing now that Spirits is like bankrupt
Well,
or whatever?
he still has a job.
But I'm saying, are they
I
filing for
think
bankruptcy?
he said they told it was either 150 or I don't know, lots of pilots that
They're laying them off?
Yeah, or they could retire. They always start with the people that been there a long time. He thinks he's going to be okay. He's kind of in the middle, so they have the
seniority?
people, for flight attendants. So he'll be good, he says, and they'll keep going.
Oh yeah.
I mean
all
these places claim bankruptcy and then somehow they work it and keep. So, I did tell him to try to apply for other.
Airlines?
He has, and he hasn't really gotten very far on any of them. The farthest one he got was the one that was for another country, but they had him
for another country,
in another country,
like a foreign airline.
Yeah.
Is you crazy?
Yeah, it was Euredes or however you pronounce that.
From Europe or?
It was for one in
Out of Mexico?
No, out of like
Germany or something?
No, like Iran, not Iran, but like
Iran,
not Iran, but like one of those countries.
It better not be Iran, Iraq,
The one where it's like
Kuwait,
like
Dubai.
Dubai.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, so it was for Dubai area, but at one point he made it all the way through. They got down to like the last 16 people, and they told him all to go undress or something, and because he had tattoos, they right away dropped him.
No, so it's because of the tattoo.
But he was just shocked because nothing said leading up to that about tattoos. They wear full like long sleeve everything, so he didn't know why they did that. But
because it's a Muslim,
it's a
Muslim country.
It was like 10 or I think like 10 out of the 16 were done right because of that.
It's a Muslim country though.
Yeah.
And there was an article that I read where some lady did that. She went to go for United Arab Emirates, which is the same thing. Dubai.
Emirates, that was it.
Emirates.
Emirates, there you go.
So she worked, and they gave her a place to live. They gave her money to shop or whatever, and they gave her and this is monthly.
Wow.
And then they gave her whatever that the salary is. But she hated it after a while because there's not much to do after you go to enough clubs and see the desert.
But being young, it's like, hey, try to. That's why he originally moved to Miami, was he wanted to do more
overseas
international flights. But then Spirit got rid of a whole like terminal at Miami, and that's why he moved back home. So, but yeah, he's still working and loving it, and so
I'm just they'll get bailed out anyways. By the government.
Well, it was weird because another company was supposed to buy it, and then FCC is like, no, like it just made no sense. Like other airlines have bought some. Well, why this one couldn't? Because it was, it's going to make it the biggest one or something. It's like, so?
And so?
I know, like, I don't get it.
Yeah, you got American, United, Southwest.
Yeah.
I don't know anything that could be bigger than those three.
But if DJ moves, most likely he'll...
Wait, now where's DJ moving?
Well, because he got a new job.
Oh, that's right. He did.
So he'll probably be moving closer to Oakland, San Francisco area. So we'll be able to do Spirit instead of Allegiant. We'll do Spirit to Oakland, and it'll be free.
Really? Still?
Yeah, it's free on Spirit. We just got to do
standby. Because of...
But Allegiant, we pay. We can do
but
standby.
Because of Morgan, right?
Yeah. We can do standby, but sometimes it's just cheaper to buy the flights, and then you don't.
I don't know how you guys do that. I can't do that. Like sit separate from my wife. Heck
no, they've always put us together.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not whatever seats available at the end. And
well,
fill
if
them
it's
up?
that full, it could. Like one time, I think one time we had that, and I just asked the person, "Hey, do you want to swap my wife?" And they said sure, but
and it wasn't first class.
No, we did get moved into the very front row.
What is it, business class?
Yeah, I don't think they really call it first class anymore.
No.
And actually, it was so noisy.
Really?
And I told Morgan, I don't think I ever want to be there again, because they're opening and closing nonstop to get the food,
the food, the
and
drinks.
it is loud. And I even had my headphones in.
And you're half deaf.
Yeah, and it was just like, I'm like, oh my God. Like a couple times I'm like, what is that noise? I didn't know it was coming from there. I had to ask him. He's like, oh yeah, because he was behind me.
And it was you and Tammy, or just
yeah,
you?
Yeah. And then he was here, and then they moved him because another.
Oh, Morgan was with you guys.
Yeah, on that one, and then they moved him across the way because these two flight attendants wanted to be together or something.
You're kidding me.
Two ladies or something. So, but it was fine. He was across from us, and just fell asleep. But he was like, oh yeah.
But this was all standby seats, though, right? It wasn't like you guys paid for the seats.
Yeah, well, they actually put us in emergency. Yeah, we didn't pay. They
that's
had
what I'm
us
saying.
in emergency aisle.
So you guys can move.
Yeah, we were in emergency aisle first, and then the guy knew Morgan. I was like, hey, do you want to move up there once we get going? And he said, sure, but I have my parents. And he's like, oh, well, just have them go too. So
there was a lot of seats up there then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because those are the ones they charge more for.
Yeah. So. People don't buy them. I don't buy them. No. I stay in the back.
Yeah. And then they usually give us some free food and stuff.
Really? Yeah. I thought they stopped giving out food. They just give you like peanuts, right?
No.
Peanuts and a drink.
Well, I don't think they give out anything free anymore. I mean, they do to us if they know that it's him.
So you don't get anything free, not even like peanuts or
I don't.
Or a drink?
I don't know. No drink for sure. That you got to pay for.
Really?
Yeah. I
had no idea. See, that's the last time I've traveled.
Yeah. No, you don't get the little bag. I mean, they might give you peanuts now. I don't know. Tammy always gets some sort of meal of something like.
Really? Yeah. I have no idea.
We'll get M&Ms. We'll get a drink.
I wonder if the bigger airlines are like that too. Yeah. United and American. Southwest might be because they're cheap.
Like from here for the Allegiant to Stockton, they don't even pull the food or drink thing out because it's only an hour and 5 minutes.
From here to Stockton.
So by the time you're getting up,
you're down.
You're heading. So they don't even offer anything.
Dude, and you guys fly a lot. You should have at least 100,000 rewards points.
But we don't get reward points.
Oh, that's right, because you don't pay.
Yeah, we're not paying, and it's standby, so it doesn't build up or anything.
That is crazy.
I mean, I guess you could say the Allegiant ones were building a little bit.
Oh yeah, because you're paying them.
Nothing big,
but those are probably under $100.
Yeah, I think for Christmas it was $200 for us around.
Oh, you guys are going there for Christmas?
And then, just so you know, now on Allegiant, you don't buy. Like if you've got luggage, you don't pay for it. And then when you get there, you show your veterans, and it's free to do the.
Oh, that's right. You did send me that. I told my wife.
So I didn't even do the luggage yet.
Now, is it discount on the ticket too?
Mm-hmm.
Just on the luggage.
Mm-hmm. And you can bring a dog for free or something.
Nah, it doesn't have to be a service dog?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I'm taking Blue.
Yeah, do it. You should try it sometime. He'll take up a whole seat, man. That picture that you sent of him sitting next to your wife.
Oh, for the World Series Dodger victory.
With the hat on backwards. He just looks like a human, just with fur,
Yeah.
That's
exactly what he is. He's like a little human, dude. He's so spoiled rotten. It's ridiculous.
All right, so we know the final for everything.
Yeah, we know it's Trump.
Kicked.
The House is Republican. The Congress is
Although
Republican.
they're still fighting a few of those.
But it's not enough to make a difference.
Yeah,
as far as
trying to cheat.
As far as who's going to own, who's going to have max. the more the Democrats get, obviously they might have a little bit more say in passing or not passing, but it's still a Republican House.
And they're already
Congress
going crazy on Trump's picks and stuff.
Well,
no matter how good or bad they are.
Dude, he picked Matt Gaetz. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, he did the honorable thing and quit himself. But did you hear?
He was.
You hear what he's going for next?
The
governor of Florida. He wants to take DeSantis' spot.
Yeah, well, I don't think he will. But I mean, he was. They already found that there was nothing there with his.
Who, Matt Gaetz?
Yeah, you're talking about like the
all the
sex with the
inquiries that he has
with the minors.
Yeah, I think she was 17 or whatever.
Yeah, they did the whole DOJ did their whole. I mean, I don't know if you can trust DOJ.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say.
I'm just saying, I would think they would have, if they had something on him, they would have for sure filed because they.
No, they can't because Trump's government hides everything.
No, this was before that.
I know, but now that they're in, just like his two of his whatever criminal things are going to be swept under the rug and dismissed because his DOJ is in charge now. They're already talking about dismissing it, and then they're
they say they'll refile in
28,
29.
That's not happening.
I mean, he was gonna beat it all anyway.
Oh, he wasn't. He's guilty. I don't know how
he's still not guilty.
How do you think this guy's not guilty? So
just so you know, just because the jury found him guilty, they keep saying he's a convicted felon.
He is convicted.
He's not though, because he's never been sentenced. You can't be convicted until you're sentenced.
He's a convicted felon.
No,
he's
not.
convicted felon.
The
only reason he's going to get away with it is because...
Okay, you were a cop for 25 years, and you're telling me that if someone doesn't get sentenced...
I'm a cop. I put them in jail. I don't convict them.
Right. But they're not convicted until they get sentenced.
I don't care about the jury and the court system. Like, I put them in jail. If they mess it up, that's on them. That's why we had Kamala.
Okay, but
Kamala was an idiot.
You're telling our viewers these lies.
I ain't saying lies.
He's not convicted because he wasn't sentenced.
Really? Like,
he was found guilty by jury.
If this guy was so innocent, then how come he's being accused of so much stuff?
What I'm saying is he was never sentenced, so he's not convicted.
I understand that.
Like if you ran his background, his rap sheet,
which you can't.
His rap sheet, yeah, you probably can't run him, right?
He'll get arrested.
Someone might show up pretty fast, but if you were to run him, it wouldn't show a conviction on there because he was never sentenced.
He was convicted and they don't put by a jury of his
but they don't
peers.
They don't put on the. It has to be sentenced.
He's going to be sentenced
to county jail or to.
He's going to be sentenced once the appeal is done. In 4 years.
No, he's
because that one he can't do anything. They can't do anything about. That one's already a conviction.
They're going to find out that the judge, when he gave
the orders,
the jurors instructions.
So you're going by a technicality that he's not guilty.
He's
a technicality. How many murders? How many murders have got off on technicalities and they're still guilty?
I'm just saying
they're still guilty.
The judge told them, "Oh, you can all agree on different charges, and long as you all agree to a charge, that's good." No, it has to be all of them on every charge.
That's what
didn't do that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So that's why it's going to get.
That's what I'm saying. That's a technicality. You're gonna say
I know you're a Trump hater.
You're gonna say that your president is not guilty based on a technicality. You being a cop that you've seen so many people get off on technicalities, but now it's okay because it's your president.
No,
I mean this guy has committed sexual offenses, and don't say he hasn't.
People that were in murder.
Okay, but don't say he hasn't committed sexual offenses.
Listen, there's been people that went to jail for 15 years, and then they were just found that they didn't do it.
Exactly.
So that's good. I mean,
and what did I tell you? That's why I don't care about it, because I put them in jail, let the court system do what they do. Right? We've got hundreds of people that have been exonerated for crimes they didn't commit, and there's hundreds that have been not convicted because of technicalities. So our court system is all jacked up. And then you got people like Gascon or whatever his name is. You got people like Kamala Harris. Like, of course it's not, our system's never going to get any better. But going back to Trump, I don't like Obama either, right?
Do you like anybody?
Yeah. Well, not the Bushes, but the first Bush, Reagan, those two, who else? The Mormon guy? that he ran for president, or he was the vice president?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was the vice president for Trump first time. Wasn't he
Pence?
Mormon? Oh no, that's not him. Is
He's
that
not
the Mormon guy?
No. He's Christian, but
The one that was born in Mexico.
I have no idea who you're talking
Yeah, he was running for president once. I kind of thought he would do a good job.
Mm.
But anyways,
I
don't even know what
he's going to be your president.
No, he's not
and
my
you'll
president.
be saluting him,
Nope.
and you will be saying, "My president."
Nope, I do not work for the military no more, so he's not my commander in chief. I don't work for the county or state anymore, so he's got nothing over me.
He's giving you veteran.
He's taking away.
No,
my
I
veterans.
just sent you a thing today where he said he's going to take from these others to help
Yes,
homeless
he's
veterans.
trying to hide what they're going to do in the end result, right? But let's be honest, the Veterans Administration is one of the biggest chunks of the deficit.
He's still going to take care of them.
I hope so.
Maybe not. Maybe he's
hope
be
he
in there
takes
these
care of
4
it.
years and
I hope
nothing gets done.
But I hope he pays my college.
But I do like how Tom Holman told that Denver mayor, well, he says he's willing to go to jail, and I'm willing to put him in jail.
Who? What did you say that to?
To the Denver mayor, who said that he wouldn't assist with
Trump told
deportations. No, Tom Holman, the new
Homeland Security guy,
czar. I love that.
So he told the Denver.
Well, what happened was the Denver guy did a interview saying, "Oh, if they think they're going to come here and do mass deportations, it ain't going to happen." And and the guy said, "Well, yeah, but you'd be,
violating federal law.
Are you willing to go to jail?" And he said, "Absolutely." So then Tom heard that, and then Tom was on Newsmax or one of them, and he goes, "Yeah, so for the mayor, he's willing to go to jail, and I'm willing to put him in jail. He can either help us or not help us." But
I think California said
that would be. I would love to see that.
Yeah, see that I'm okay with.
Same with the lady from Boston. She said the same thing. I pray. I probably shouldn't. The Christian in me, but I pray that they mess around and they throw them in jail.
Yeah,
but they won't.
On that part,
None of these people go to jail.
On that part, I agree. But
Schiff doesn't go to jail.
But let's just get it straight, though. I'm talking about
Clintons don't go to jail.
illegal,
Biden,
illegal.
None of them go to jail. Have you heard anything more about Biden's son? It went away.
Yeah, because he's going to prison.
He's not going to go to prison.
He's going to prison, and Biden.
Well,
can't do
if he
nothing
does,
about
we'll
it.
talk about it. But I'm calling it right here that he will not go to jail
unless Trump got a freaking
none of these people go
unless
to
he
jail.
got a soft heart. And
they spend all this money fighting to get people in trouble, and they have all this evidence, and then nothing ever happens.
Well, that's politics.
So that's all Congress does.
But that's
all
politics.
nonstop.
Once you win, you forget about whatever you said you were going to do.
It's just ridiculous. We got to spend.
Look
our
at
money,
Trump.
buddy.
Didn't Trump say he was going to go after everybody the first day he got elected? I mean, he hasn't been sworn in.
No.
But he said he was going to clean house and put all these people to jail. I can't wait for that.
I just hope he does the Epstein list and all that stuff, man.
I hope he's on the Epstein list. I hope he's on Diddy's list. Can you imagine if he's on all three lists? Epstein, Diddy, and what's that other?
If he was, they would have found out already.
Dude, he hung out with Epstein and Diddy. He has a picture with Diddy.
Okay, listen. I probably have a picture with Diddy somewhere, okay?
I sure
kidding,
don't.
But
I'm sure
just
don't.
saying, these famous, he was Trump, dude. Before government, everybody loved this guy. He was God to Oprah. Like, all these people loved him. So he's taking pictures with all these people, and some were females that he doesn't even know.
Okay.
He is just like Mike Tyson takes pictures with everybody.
He took a picture with Diddy at one of his parties. This isn't one of those at a
I have not
concert.
seen his name anywhere.
But he took a picture with Diddy at one, Diddy and him, and it's during one of his parties. What do they call it? The freak-offs?
I don't know where you're getting your news.
The freak-offs?
You're like the left, right, listening to the left with their. He hasn't even. He wouldn't even have been.
You're gonna tell me he wasn't friends with Epstein? He didn't go to the island.
He never went to the island.
How do you know?
He said he didn't.
Oh, so
he
you
knows
believe
the guy.
him? So you believe him?
I do.
He is a big liar.
I haven't seen it. I don't think he will.
So you get to pick and choose when you believe him.
No,
So are you saying he's always honest? He never.
No,
lies.
he's not always honest. No,
But
he's
you
not.
believe him in that specific.
I mean, I just don't think he was at the island.
I think he was
Because he wants to try to get all
if
that.
Clinton was there, he was there. What is that? The prince? Oh no, he's a king now. The king's brother
King
was
David
there.
Or whatever, Prince David.
Yeah, he was there. Like all these people were there. Like, are you kidding me? And Trump was his best friend.
I'm just saying, so far, all these ladies that have come out haven't mentioned him. And
No,
if
they've
anyone
been
wants
threatened.
to get him,
They've been threatened. He's the president of the United States. He's got the CIA, the FBI, the NSA. I would not mess with that guy. He's got all these people under his control.
Anyhow, we'll just have to see.
You will die if you say something against
We'll just
Trump.
have to see.
Oh, I'm going to see. I already know.
I mean, I don't know if they'll ever put the list out. I hope they do, but...
I think it already went out, half of it.
And was his name on it?
It was
in
half
your
of
network that you...
It was half of it.
And was he on that half?
No, they're going to save him for 2029. 2029, Trump's name's going to come out. Nobody wants him out of the presidency. He just got there. Right?
That's funny.
And now his wife's going to be deported too. I can't wait to see that.
She's here legally.
Mass deportation.
She's legal.
She's not an American citizen. Send her back.
She's here legally.
Send her back. Let's just get it straight, though. I'm talking about
Clintons don't go to jail.
illegal.
Biden,
Illegal
none of them go to
immigration.
jail. Have you heard? She's a U.S. citizen now.
His kid? He was born in the USA?
No, she's a U.S. citizen.
Oh, so here we go again. You guys get to pick and choose who stays and who goes.
No, she got her. She became a U.S. citizen a long time ago.
The kid was born here to an illegal immigrant at the time.
I don't know. I don't research.
Well, I don't know if she was illegal or not.
I mean, I don't care who they go after, as long as they go after the people that are committing the crimes. That came over
I
here,
totally agree.
Came over here from prison on these other areas.
I totally agree, but...
Do we want to go after grandma that's been here 20 years? No. I mean, go after they know who to go after. Tom's after.
And they haven't really done it. Remember that Venezuelan gang we talked about, whatever it was, 4 episodes ago?
Hopefully they'll go
Grande
after
Agua, whatever.
Yeah, maybe
from
they'll
Venezuela.
go after them. Because they're in other cities.
They spread.
Too. Yeah,
they're spreading like a cancer. Those pieces of crap.
Get rid of them. But you just can't go after one.
Yeah, you can.
No, because then they'll be racist.
All Latin American gang members gotta go.
I know, but
all
you got
Latin American gang.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you just pick that gang and they're Venezuelan, then
I'm saying
you'll have
all
AOC
gangs.
going. These poor Venezuelans. You can't go after all of them.
She's actually softening up. But I think she's liking Trump.
No, she's not. She's
because
stupid.
they said that she's like Trump, the way she politics or whatever.
They're all stupid.
They say she's like Trump. As she didn't say no, like some conversation they had on what is it, Twitter or X, what used to be called.
I just want to know, how does someone do a campaign and get, now it's 1.5 billion in the hole?
You know why?
Or no, spent, but you're over 20 million
in the hole. You know why? This is the first time I ever heard.
No, but I mean,
first time.
You were supposed to run the United States, and you can't even run your own campaign.
That's less deficit than it's there now.
Oh my God!
Where are we at now?
And
3
people,
trillion?
you guys voted for this person?
And I think half of our, or probably 3/4 of our audience is Trumpies like you.
Well, I hope so. I hope they're excited.
But anyways.
But I do know some people that aren't.
The only thing I was totally against is Oprah, Beyonce. All these people love Kamala. So why did they charge her so they could be at her conferences?
Yeah, I mean.
That to me struck a chord right there. I'm like,
I would like to actually see
the receipt.
Like a payment into a bank account, because Oprah, when she was asked, said, "I never got a penny." My wife said, "Well, she never really got it, but her
company."
So I don't know if she did pay for all that. You lost, and I love that you spent all that money. Well, you got the money, and you didn't win.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm like,
so is Kamala gonna have to go work at McDonald's to pay off the $20 million?
I don't know.
What does she do anyways now? What was she before? Oh, vice president. But what was she before that?
She was a
the district. No, I thought she was.
No, she was.
Wasn't she the attorney general?
Yeah, from
California.
But
San
then
Francisco.
she got in. I don't know. I mean,
I don't think she was ever a senator.
She's gonna have a book deal, and I don't know. She's still probably gonna become the first female president between now
and you better watch out
in December,
because there's rumors that she's running in 2028.
Well, people just said that her going in debt like that, no, they're not. No one will back her.
The second time around?
Nah. This is coming from the Democrats, not from Republicans. But
I did hear she was $20 million in debt.
But who knows?
It's going to be ugly
about her.
It's going to be ugly.
I can't talk about her. She drives me crazy.
Her voice?
Just and their laugh, all that.
What do they call it? Cacking?
Yeah, cackling.
I just love seeing your face whenever we bring up her name. Or Biden. Just say Biden. You get all uncomfortable. Well, anyways, you got your wish.
I did.
Right? You got yours. I got mine.
And you know my buddy, the one that...
the Democrat?
Yeah. I'll just say Eric. I won't give out his last name. Although I should. I should give his name, but... he doesn't watch this anyhow, but I could send it to him. But
he might watch
it.
Yeah,
he
quiet?
Well, yeah, I mean, he really hasn't, really congratulated me.
Still? You're still waiting for that?
Oh, I mean, he kind of, I think there was one text that, hey, Trump won. But, yeah, no, he's been silent with me.
Really?
Yeah. He's probably still crying, like all those people were.
You're really going to say that your buddy was crying?
Probably.
I mean, he's not the only one.
At least his whole his wife probably was crying.
How many voters does she have?
Who?
Kamala.
How many did she end up with? It was 61,000, 60 something.
61,000 really? Or 61 million?
A million.
So he's crying with the other 61 million?
Yeah. Did you? Oh, you got me fired up. I didn't know we were going to do a whole episode on this, but so Fox News, I watch them here and there.
Conservative.
Yeah. So apparently the federal government paid their employees for them to, how did they word it? To either seek help while working because Trump won.
You're kidding me.
No. So they were
mental health?
Mental health
help
while working, and taxpayers paid for that. When does that happen?
Never.
Do you think the people that wanted Trump 4 years ago when Biden won got to go and get mental health?
No.
This is how crazy the left is, man.
And that's what I was trying to tell you. That's why Republicans are spend less.
But I mean, this is where the Democrats
That's
are.
what I'm trying to tell you. To spend less money as a Republican. And I'm sick and tired of my paycheck going to all these Democratic freaking programs where we help everybody that doesn't want to help themselves. Right? The cell phones, what is it? Obama cell phone program, bull crap. Who paid for that? People like us working. I'm just sick and tired of it. Let me keep my money in my pocket. I mean, I don't agree with some of the cuts that they want to do. I think the FBI is important. I think the IRS is important. So
I mean,
if this Doji, whatever, cabinet, whatever.
I think it's hilarious. I hope it works. I mean, it's kind of funny.
I mean,
the guy
works.
is pretty smart. So
both of them are smart.
Maybe
they're both self-made billionaires.
Dude, that guy Vivek was saying he was on that the guy with the dark hair from
Joe
Florida.
Rogan?
No, he's got 3 letters to his podcast. PBD or whatever. So Patrick something David, Patrick David Bet or Patrick Bet David or whatever. He was on there saying when he was at Yale, he made $15 million part-time in the 4 years he was there.
$15 million?
$15 million part-time.
Doing what?
Helping this company.
Oh,
I'm just like
computers.
Yeah, or something like that. He's so maybe they can figure out that we're wasting a light bulb that's $25.
I totally agree with that. But do not mess with the VA. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But
Don't mess with
maybe
the VA.
they'll figure out this stupid spending.
Well, I mean, and I've said this before. Trump did a lot of good stuff when he was in. He had them redo the whole Air Force One way under budget. Then he leaves. Biden goes in, and they go billions over budget. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then he reworked the contract for the armored cars because they were just bilking the government. And he's like, this isn't happening anymore. So he went to that Cadillac version of it, and they're under budget or close to it. So I'm just like, I like that part. But when you say VA, and I know we had a heated text conversation, just do not mess with my veteran benefits. Like, those we earn. And is it a waste of money on some fronts? Yes, we've already spoken about that. But I'm just like, don't mess with the vets. These guys deserve it. You see them out on the streets.
Hopefully he won't. Yeah. I mean, some of these picks were veterans, so...
What's up with that Pete Hegseth or whatever? Is he a white supremacist?
No, but he is a...
He's got that cross on his bicep?
He is a... his morals for women are not very good.
So he's a Trumpy.
Yeah.
Remember, Trump is the guy that said he would date Ivanka if she was his daughter.
He's on his third
marriage.
His first marriage, he cheated on her. Second one, he had kids, and while his wife was giving birth, he cheated with the one he's currently married to right now. And then the one right now was having a baby, and he was at this function speaking, and he had she said it was a sexual assault. He's claiming it was consensual.
So there's a fourth incident.
Well, no, this is the
infidelity.
Infidelity. Yeah. Definitely infidelity.
One sexual assault,
3 times.
but 4 infidelities.
Well, 3, right? Because when this first
3.
Second,
right. Married,
then
and then
it's
infidelity.
Third, and now this one. Something like that. 3 or 4 times. When I saw that, I'm like, I don't know if this is a great pick.
When I saw the tattoos, I was like, oh, all righty. I mean, I researched.
Was it a cross, though?
Yeah, it's a cross, but it's not white supremacist. But you know how they take stuff and make it theirs, and now they associate it with white supremacy. Sort of like the Nazi symbol. The Nazi symbol itself is not bad, but because the Nazis took it as their symbol, now it's a bad symbol. But I mean, you see Nazis.
Well, hell, the Confederate flag is now bad, and it was on Dukes of Hazzard, man. Like, how could you take it off the general?
The General Lee, yeah.
Like, can you believe they were trying to cancel cancel Dukes of Hazzard and the car?
I think they did.
Just because of that?
Didn't they took it on? I don't see it on TV anymore.
I don't know. I mean, it's stuff like that.
Well, even the cartoons, like a lot of the old cartoons that were made in the 50s or whatever, they're not allowed to be rerun.
So what do you think, real quick, since it's still political, Maine put in a transgender into the...
Oh, the Senate or House of Rep or whatever?
Yeah. So now the big thing is...
Bathrooms?
Mace, whatever her name, I think her last name is Mace. She's fighting to not allow this man, who's a woman, use the women's bathroom. So they're probably going to have to make a whole separate bathroom. But they're adamant they're not going to, I don't know.
Go out of their way to build a...
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Like I said, remember we've said it before, the Bible is our...
I mean, this is... I get if this is a place where adults are at, if it's a school or something where kids are in there, or where kids can go in, if it's somewhere public that kids and people can go in there, I think they shouldn't be allowed to go in there. If it's just adults only at the Capitol and you're a big girl, right? You can handle if the dude's over there, peeing and whatever, standing. I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't agree. So if you're a man, man's bathroom. If you're a woman, woman's bathroom.
But he thinks he's a woman.
Doesn't matter. Identity has no unless you got.
That's a whole nother
if you're born with
episode.
If you're born with a stick, you're a man. If you ain't got no stick, you're a woman. Plain and simple. You chop it off, you're still born a man. That's my black and white answer. Like I told you, they tried to do that with Metro too.
Yeah.
And somebody up in the chain of command said, you know what? We're not building another bathroom. All of them could dress together in the same.
What did you think of Metro recently adding that building for mental health stuff?
Oh, I loved it.
Will you be able to use it as being retired if you need it?
I don't know.
You should be able to, I would think.
You should be.
Anyhow, we're at 35 minutes.
Oh,
already.
man. Jerry's going to kill us again.
Yeah. So, story time?
Story
You have
time.
a
Story time.
You have
I got a story.
story time, as Jerry will put on there.
So this is not actually funny, and this is not actually like, I almost died or anything. But I was training. This is the first time I was training. All right, so this
Meaning you're training a...
Yeah, I was an FTO, field
Okay.
training officer. So I was training him, made contact with a guy. I don't know if it was a car stop or a person stop. But anyway, somehow this person ran from us, right? And the trainee froze, stayed right by the vehicle. So now I got to chase this person, right? And now I'm mad because it's the middle of summer. I'm sweating. And anyway, so as we're just jumping fences. So there's a chain link fence. I try to grab him by the pants. He kicks me off. So now I'm really mad because now he battered a PO. So I jump over the fence, another chain link fence. I couldn't get him that time. As I went to go reach him, he had already jumped over. But then we get into a wood fence, and I worked southeast, Boulder Highway. So there's a lot of older wood fences and chain link. It's not like cinder block like the new communities. So anyway, so he gets to this wood fence and he jumps over it. And then, back then I was probably 230, 235 with all my gear on. So I want to go jump over this fence. And when I hit it, the whole fence fell. So I see him now and he's kind of like stumbling and I could hear behind me, which I'm assuming it's my trainee, but I didn't look back. Anyways, as he's trying to run, there's like a water heater in the backyard. If you know anything about Southeast, these houses have washers, dryers, water. It's disgusting.
In the backyard?
Yeah, in the backyard. And beat up cars and car parts. So anyway, so I'm mad, right? So then he's like stumbling. So then, boom, I fall right on top of him. We both fall to the ground. He turns around like he's going to backslap me or whatever. So I move out of the way. And then as I'm about to go punch him, like as hard as I could with all my weight on him, I hit the little faucet thing from the water heater. And it tore up my whole hand. And that kept me from hitting him. And to this day, I'm like, it had to have been God. Like, he kept me from really damaging this guy's face.
But it would have been justified.
Not really.
Well, I mean,
I could have said he. He did kick me off. But was it in an attempt to hurt, injure? No, it was an attempt to get away. And then what was the crime?
You're saying if you continued to.
Yeah, and what was the crime? Like, we didn't. I think.
What was the crime?
I think it was just. Well, it was a person stop. But
so no crime.
No. I mean, consensual.
Nowadays, you probably wouldn't even have been able to chase him, huh?
No, definitely not. Well, yeah, because you have reasonable suspicion to believe he committed a crime, is committing, did commit, or about to commit.
Yeah,
right?
that.
No. If you get him in front of the car consensually, hey, come on over here. Can I talk to you first again? He comes over. He's free to go.
Yeah,
he's free to go whenever he wants.
So if he took off running,
but that's what I'm saying. Now he runs. Now you have reasonable suspicion to believe something because we haven't patted him down. We haven't searched him. So now, remember, reasonable suspicion, all that means is, did he commit a crime?
I think
is he committing a crime?
Supreme Court has kind of...
No, because he's in front of your car and then he takes off
I know you've
running.
been out a little while, but...
How many people run from a cop? Only people that are committing crimes.
You can't. Nowadays, I would be... Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
That's what happened to UNLV.
Well, no, because now we have...
The guy took off from
But
me?
now we have probable cause, though.
See ya. And I knew I had two people around the corner.
But now we have probable cause.
He's coming your way.
Now we have probable cause, though.
Why? Because
he had a warrant.
Oh, if he had a warrant.
That's what I'm saying. Remember I told you we ran him?
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You've re-listened to it.
No, I said I think he had a warrant. I said the initial stop was just a person stop, which he could have left anytime he wanted. But then
once you got his name, once he took off.
Yeah, once you know.
Gotcha.
Like, the trainee looks at you like, oh, 440, like, oh, he starts doing that freaky face, and then that's when this guy runs, and the guy's still there like, what do I do?
That's why people wear the earpieces.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have those back then.
Well, I don't wear. I hate wearing them.
Remember, this is probably 97, 99. It's probably 2000, 2001, around that area when I first started training.
When you didn't have any of this.
No, I didn't have this. I had more hair. I didn't have no earpieces. We had flip phone. Actually, no, I don't even. Oh yeah, I did have a phone, but it was a flip phone. But anyway, so I didn't hit him. I didn't end up hitting him.
So how much time off for the hand?
Nothing. I just banged. Well, they cleaned
Back
it up.
to work
the next day.
Did you do a workman's comp on him?
No. And then my training.
They would tell you nowadays. You fill out every time
tetanus
just in
shot,
case.
Yeah.
Something 10 years down the road, all of a sudden. Yeah.
I mean, you could still see the ugly scar.
Yeah.
But yeah, and to this day, like I always think about that now, like excessive use of force and all that stuff, and I'm like, he's always been with me because he kept me from having to explain, because this guy's head is on the ground, and I'm like literally dumping all my weight with my punch, like I thought
you were gonna say your partner shot him or something.
Well, no, then he came and then he
tackled him.
No, because I got up.
Cuffed him.
I got up and I bled all over him.
Oh, jeez.
Like I left it there, like looking at it, like, oh, how bad is it? And, you do this, some more blood was coming on. It was falling on him.
Nasty.
Anyways, and then he came and took him or whatever, and then just got cleaned up and left. But that was one that always stays with me because of that. Like, why did I hit that thing and not him?
Because you're clumsy.
Well, I didn't think it was that close, number one, and I got the like this side of it. So I don't know. It's just everything came together and something kept me from, demolishing this guy. Because there's another story I'm going to share next time where nothing stopped me and it wasn't pretty.
All right.
But it was legal.
So this Thursday, today's Tuesday, this Thursday's Thanksgiving. We kind of mentioned it at the beginning, but we just want you to have a blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy the weekend off. Watch the Cowboys lose. Probably.
How are we gonna lose to the Giants?
I don't know. You'll find a way, but
that you're thinking about the Steelers. They lose to the good teams, the bad teams,
I know.
and
We
beat
just
the
lost
good teams.
to Browns. So
Browns, as in brown, like
the Browns.
The Browns you leave in the toilet, Browns.
Yeah. So anyhow, like, subscribe, share. And
have a safe Thanksgiving, and all you people that don't eat. Take a cheat day. Eat.
Yeah.
Enjoy your families.
Peace out.
Peace.